In this video, we'll see how the Librex Automatic Importation folders can be used to send documents to Alfresco. First thing I'll do is log on to my Alfresco server to show you what's the example scenario we'll be using. So this is a server for the World University who manages its student folders within Alfresco. So if I hit the Document Library button, I can see that there are six folders over here that were created from Librex using different capture options like scanning, virtual printing, automatic importation, fax capture, web services, manual importation. So we have a range of importation options within Librex. So what I'll do in this case is to send documents through the automatic importation folders to Britney Spears folder and to Paul McCartney folder. If the folder wouldn't have been created, Librex would have created them at the same time. If you want to see more information about how this is configured within Librex, I invite you to look at the Librex Alfresco synchronization controller demonstration, also which is available as a video. So we will see that those documents we'll capture will be sent in this case to the admission folder. For the MB in the case of Britney Spears, we will see later on a third document over here. So what I'll do is just show you that I've put an importation folder on my desktop over here. So this is just a standard folder, standard network folder that has a listener to capture the document in there. It's a bit similar to CIFS, but also offers the logic of data extraction and document recognition of Librex on top of it. So I will just open my PDF document over here. So we can see it's a two-page document that's including two admission letters, one for Britney Spears and one for Paul McCartney. So I will just drop this PDF within my importation folder. What Librex will do is we'll first say, okay, this is an admission letter reading this part of the document. We'll then say, okay, I have two admission letters, so I will split from one two-pager to two one-page PDFs. We'll then, for each of those pages, extract what's the student ID, what's the last name, first name, so that it knows in which folder should I send the document. And we'll also type the document after it has read what's the type of the document. So it's just a pretty simple drag and drop to my document, and a few seconds later the document will disappear. It's on its way to Alfresco, and if I hit the F5 button over here, we can see that I have a third document that appeared, which is the admission letter. If I open it, it was also named following a config in Librex. So we can see it's my one-pager that was split from the initial two-pager for the Britney Spears document. If I go back to my Paul McCartney folder, I'll be able to see that in the admission document, I have one for his PhD admission letter. Along with the documents, we sent some capture metadata so that we can trace the life cycle of a document from the point it was dragged and dropped into the importation folder. So this kind of process with the importation folder is used when we have heavy loads of electronic documents that we want to send automatically to Alfresco. So we just drop them within a Librex importation folder. Librex will recognize its document, its content, will split the document in multiple pages, and will send it to the right folder in Alfresco. So the only manual intervention is taking our large PDF document, or in other formats also, and putting them into the importation folder. From there, it's an automatic process from A to Z. Thank you.